Good afternoon, Robert Perry, Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Robert Scott Perry. I'm a write-in candidate to replace Jack Reed in the U.S. Senate. That's Robert Scott Perry. The election is November 4th. I would like you to write my name in for the U.S. Senate to replace Jack Reed. Now, there's a couple of good reasons that came up today as to why you should do this. Number one is that when we elected Jack Reed, we thought we were electing a Democrat. He said he was a Democrat, and yet his commercials say it's not time to be a Democrat. It is time to be as partisan as ever. It is time to be as much of a Democrat as you have ever been, Senator Reed. Okay. Yesterday, the Republican teabag terrorist network attacked the United States. They used a recently, I think, member of the armed forces, whose father was also a member of the armed forces, who was a crack shot, okay, another one of those responsible gun owners, and he attacked the police forces down in Pennsylvania. Now, it doesn't matter what police force, it doesn't matter that the individual be anything but an American who was influenced by Glenn Beck, Rush Limbaugh, Fox News, and particularly the Republican Party. That's who Jack Reed is, a Republican, or at least a Democrat who doesn't mind kissing Republicans' behinds. Okay, so Jack, stop kissing Republican behinds and remind them that all their teabag terrorists must lay down their arms. The Revolutionary War was a long time ago. The Civil War was equally a long time ago. World War II, which you might understand a little bit, was a long time ago. But all the modern wars, all the difficulties that we face, they are beyond your understanding, Senator Reed. I would embrace the opportunity to debate you on any of these issues, but you don't seem to have a good picture of things. This is the most important time to be partisan. This is the most important time to be a Democrat's Democrat, to dissolve the Tea Party, to get rid of the Republicans for good. Why? Because they're sending terrorists. Since the day Obama was elected, they have sent out people with guns to protest the government. That's our government. Both Republicans and Democrat citizens rely on a government that's called the United States. And yet the Republican Party has vowed to bring down the government of the United States. Jack Reed, you are not a true American. You must dissolve the Republican Party. Your job in Washington right now is to be partisan. The teabag terrorists are coming. I thought it was a joke. I thought I was making things up. You know, I thought I was using hyperbole, exaggeration, you know, as they would say, when I described the violence 3, 4, 5 years ago as teabag terrorism. That's the attack on the Holocaust Museum down in Washington, D.C., the crash of the airplane into the IRS building, the many mass shootings that have been attributed to anti-government ideals, Gabby Giffords shooting. These are all teabag terrorist attacks. This is what Jack Reed's talking about being soft on. He wants to go soft on the teabag terrorists, but he's somehow defending us against getting our heads chopped off because he's a defender of the state. You're defending nothing, Jack, if you can't stop these homegrown terrorists, homegrown by the Republican Party, who you don't want to be against anymore. If you don't want to be against them, be with them. If you're a Republican, Jack Reed, say so. If you're not, I'll still beat you.